We have to get to my former favorite fighter, because when you come from my co-host, when you come from my friend DC, all ties are severed. But Conor McGregor had a little bit to say about you, DC. Here's a picture of you looking nice in your suit, looking like you're fresh off of casino, and it says, "A cry for help if I've ever seen one." And then he posted another picture and he said, "Clean check right there by Poirier." I believe that was a little bit sarcastic. It says fat, drunk, expletive. DC, listen, DC, here is what I know, bro. We are both from the boot, and when I see fighting words, I know fighting words. But how do you feel about what Conor said, and were there some clean checks or not?
You know what's crazy, RC, is that, I'm in my suit. I'm just dressed for work. I just got to pull it up over the belly. That's why it looks like the shirt isn't tucked in. I can't help it. I'm not 150 pounds like Conor McGregor. I'm just dressed to the nines.
Right.
That's how I feel. And you know what? The check, he talked about clean check by Fat Guy DC. Listen, that was one. It's very easy to get a still and say, well, I didn't get this one checked.
Right.
But the reality of the situation is he got more than one check kick. So, guys, I work at ESPN. Roll the clips. This was the one that broke Conor McGregor's arm. Dustin Poirier felt it when he said, "Conor, kick my elbow." That's the one that broke his arm. But let's go back and get more. Keep rolling them, fellas. Right here, you see Conor McGregor kick the knee of Dustin Poirier. Look at his ankle. The ankle's already severed because Conor is kicking at the wrong range. Look at how far away he is. You can't kick from that far. You kick with your foot, and then it really does hurt you. It's worse offensively than for the defensive guy. Oh, and then here's another one. Conor McGregor kicking the knee of Dustin Poirier. So as Conor can go and chase down stills and say he landed a strike, it's much easier for me because I work at ESPN. We have a department that does that goes and gets every one of the kicks that Conor did get checked. So McGregor,
Absolutely.
Listen to me, bud. Stop worrying about me. Don't worry about Daniel Cormier. Don't worry about the things that I'm saying. Don't worry about how I'm dressing and how I'm looking. Don't do that. Worry about the dudes that keep beating your ass every time you go into the octagon. That's what you should be worried about. I'm not a guy you got to worry about fighting. I'm done. I'm retired. I'm living my best life. You need to worry about trying to beat the guys that you fight against. Don't worry about it. Get off the internet. RC, get off the internet. I'm over here just doing my job.
DC, you know what happens,
McGregor,
though? DC,
back.
when you're... Hey, DC, when you're stepping into the octagon and the same man is beating you multiple times, you have to go for his friends. You have to go for his crew, because you're like, if I can't beat this dude, I got to go after somebody who I don't have to fight ever. And we know one thing about you. You're going to look at the game from outside of the octagon. You've done it at the highest level. 2-division champion, more than one-time champion. This is what you do. And those clips show that there were some clean checks. And I loved your suit, my dog. You keep shining.
My brother. But listen to this, though. The reality is, like, McGregor is a high-level fighter. But again, all the things. When I said it was a cry for help, I did it with no ill intent. This was just me saying, find some people that are willing to step out and say, hey, man, let's get everything right. But the reality is, I don't need to be friends with Conor McGregor. So I really don't care what he thinks about me personally. I'm going to continue to do my job. And where he deserves praise, he'll get praise. Where he deserves to be critiqued, he will get critiqued. But once again, hey, Ryan, all those kicks were landed in about a minute. For the last 4 minutes of that round, it was Dustin Poirier beating up Conor McGregor. Let's not forget what happened in the fight. So let's not get too distracted with all the other stuff that he's talking about.
DC.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.